When people hear the word robot, they think of the future, artificial intelligence, factories, humanoid machines, maybe even something that could replace us. But there's the strange part. The dream of robots, it's older than electricity, older than steam engines, older than the scientific revolution. In fact, it begins over 2000 years ago. This looks like a museum mannequin, but it's actually a reconstruction of one of history's earliest robots. Not electric, not programmable, powered by gravity, and built in ancient Greece. Inside the body there were hidden containers. As wine emptied from one chamber, air pressure changed. Weights shifted and another valve opened. Not electronics, just clever physics. To people watching 2000 years ago, it might have looked like magic. Around the 1st century AD, the engineer Philon of Alexandria described dozens of automatic machines. The Greeks weren't alone. Ancient China built mechanical musicians. Ancient Egypt used moving statues in temples. Engineers across the ancient world experimented with gears, pulleys, water, and air. But something happened. Much of that engineering knowledge disappeared, or rather, it stopped advancing. Europe entered centuries where these machines became curiosities instead of industries. The idea survived, the technology mostly didn't. By the Renaissance, Europe had rediscovered mechanics, and one man became obsessed. Leonardo da Vinci. Around 1495, he designed what historians now call a mechanical knight. A suit of armor filled with pulleys, gears, and cables. Modern reconstructions suggest it could sit, move its arms, turn its head, even open and close its jaw. Was it a robot? Not exactly. But it represented something new. Machines weren't just tools anymore, they were beginning to imitate people. The 1700s became the golden age of automata. Europe's greatest craftsmen built machines that wrote sentences, played instruments, painted pictures, and appeared almost alive. People couldn't believe it. Some thought these machines were alive, others thought they contained human humans. The line between engineering and illusion became blurry. Then came the First World War, which brought about enormous suffering and lives lost, while simultaneously bringing about major technological advances. Then the story changes because the robot itself gets a name. In 1920, Czech playwright Karel Čapek introduced the word robot in his play RUR, Rossum's Universal Robots. Interestingly, his robots weren't metal machines, they were artificial workers, manufactured people. The word came from the Czech word robota, which means forced labor. From the very beginning, robots weren't really about technology, they were about work. Who does it? Who controls it? And what happens when workers stop obeying? Sound familiar? As electricity arrived, fiction became engineering. Inventors built mechanical performers, talking machines, walking machines, eventually industrial robots. It's the closest we've ever come to the dream people imagined thousands of years ago. Here's what surprised me the most. The biggest leap in robotics wasn't mechanical, it was philosophical. For over 2000 years, humanity has kept asking the same question. Can we build something that behaves like us? The answers have changed. Water became gears, gears became electricity, electricity became software, software became intelligence. But the question never disappeared. And maybe that's why the history of robots isn't really about machines. It's about us, about what we believe intelligence is, what work is, what life is, and whether building something in our own image will always tell us more about ourselves than about machines.